What is up, everybody? Smooth here, and today we have NuNu Nom-Nom in the jungle. And this game right here, honestly, I went through all the emotions that you probably could experience in a game of playing WILDRIFT. You talk about anger, frustration, confusing, happiness, excitement, just all the emotions that you could go through as a human while playing this game. I went through in this game. And as you can see, we are jungling against a Katarina. I'm like, oh man, this is easy, right? And this is where the frustration and anger begins. So I use my snowball right here and I completely miss Darius. And I'm like, oh my god, you gotta be shitting me right now. And we almost get the kill on him. I'm like, if I just landed my snowball, we would have definitely got the kill. So the river scuttle spawns up. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for the river scuttle. And then right there, I saw a glimpse of Katarina on her blue buff. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, Katarina doesn't, get blue buffs. Maybe her jungle clear isn't that fast. So I'm like, okay, I'll pick up the river scuttle, and then I'll try to invade the blue. And then as soon as I go there, I'm like, wait, she's already done? So again, like all the emotions, like I said, all the emotions, I was already mad. I'm like, oh my god, early, there's like only a minute in the game and I've already made so many mistakes. But right here, we gank Darius again, and thankfully our aftershock actually picks up the kill against Darius. So after that, the mountain drake is up, and right here we kind of just reset, did a lot of farming, nothing really happened. But I would say NuNu, okay, I got the names confused. NuNu's greatest strength really is just rushing objectives. Like, his first ability is absolutely insane, but at the same time, quite balanced, you could say, because when you're doing objectives, as you'll be able to see right here, you actually are only able to use it at least twice. I mean, maximum 3 times, but minimum twice. And it's actually like the cooldown is actually quite long. So you see right there, I only got to use it once, and then the second time I was actually just waiting until I could stack it up with my smite, and right here we managed to secure the mountain drake. And this game overall, like I mentioned, all the emotions I went through, confusion, frustration, anger. I was like, bro, why is this game so hard? We're jungling against a Katarina. But I guess the entire team was kind of, the same feeling that I had. And this was probably my 5th or 6th game, honestly. 5th or 6th game with NuNu. So I really didn't understand him overall that well yet. But I'll have to say, NuNu, I was super, super happy and excited that he was coming to the game. But after playing him a bit, I could honestly say I am a bit disappointed in his utility overall. It's just quite sad, really, that you would think a character like this, they would come into the game and there would be, a certain factor to them that makes them really enjoyable. And NuNu's most enjoyable aspect, I would say, is his first ability, objective securing. Because at max level, it does about 980. And then, of course, your smite in late game does 1,000, right? So that is confirmed 1,900 damage on objectives. So I'm pretty sure you can secure objectives super, super easy and super fast as long as your team helps you. But you'll see later on, actually, when we get to sort of the late game, one of my biggest upsetting moments of NuNu that I didn't understand and didn't know about NuNu. So right here, the Rift Herald is up. So we're trying to play around it, trying to secure it as much as soon as possible, like I said with NuNu. But you can see I'm feeling all the snowballs. I'm feeling ganks. Like, I'm feeling everything in general. And it's mainly because I suck on NuNu, and then 2, I really don't understand his strength that well yet. But this game, the main reason we picked NuNu was because I wanted to make a video on him, and play him a bit. And then in the champion select, I thought that it was going to be Zed jungle at first and Katarina mid. because Zed Jungle, as right now on League of Legends PC, people play it. So I thought, okay, this guy must be watching League of Legends PC. He's probably gonna want to try Zed in the jungle. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna. And then we had Gragas in the Baron, Fizz in the mid. So all I thought was, okay, I'm gonna go NuNu and just go full tank, because I have tried NuNu AP, but at the same time, I'm like, I guess a lot of people also have said that NuNu tank is much better. And I honestly can say that NuNu tank is better, but he really is team reliant, because you do absolutely no damage with any of your abilities. You know, and even if you get like a good early game start, I feel like with NuNu, it's really hard to actually like take over the game. You know, there's many legends where you get, you know, 2-3 early game kills and you can pretty much snowball after that. But NuNu, for some reason, even though he's literally a snowball character, I don't know. I guess it's just personally for myself, my experience of playing him. Even though I have this tremendous lead early game, I'm finding it very difficult to actually like snowball and like take over games, especially if you're building them like mix, like AP and tank, or just full tank, because your damage overall isn't that great. But right there, we just reset and we went straight into the dragon, because of course I was like, okay, I want to secure these objectives as much as possible, because we're going up against a Katarina. And as you can see, like, we're pretty much losing the game. And I think I can say with full confidence that I feel like the only reason we were able to win this game, spoiler alert, we win, but was because I was able to secure the objectives. Like, all the objectives, I was just able to be there and secure them. And personally, I feel that that is actually the reason why we managed to win, because my damage was shit. my gold, like, Katarina had a gold lead, kill lead, he had everything. Like, it was everything, like, it was a jungle diff on my part. You could partially say that Fizz also carried us as well, but it was just one of those games where it just was confusing. Like I said, all the emotions, you know, excitement, confusion, stressful, mad, happy, like all of the emotions I went through and experienced in this game. But NuNu is really fun legend. Of course, I'm gonna play him definitely some more. But I still am very, you know, I guess I'm still 50-50 on like whether or not AP NuNu is pretty good, especially in my ranks, right? Like Diamond 4. I mean, I'm really not sure which one is better, because I think I heard on a video, like a tier list video, they said that NuNu tank is like 50-50, like AP and tank is probably better in higher elo, you know, like masters, grandmasters, because I guess people sort of, you know, of course they're better, so it might be a better option to go 50-50. But right here we go, and this is actually the moment where I was super pissed and got quite disappointing at NuNu, because I actually had no idea you could stun him or, you know, like disengage him from his ultimate. I thought when he popped his ultimate, he was unstoppable, you know, like how like Vi is, or anybody like that. So I was actually kind of upset that the fact that you can actually just stun him outside of his ultimate. And I guess that's just, you know, my own personal like opinion on it, but I feel that that's just kind of a factor that was in the game that I didn't know about, that really pissed me off. You know, the fact that Darius's hook could just cancel my ultimate. And right here, I kind of had to make this play because of the way the game is going. So we managed to secure the Inferno Drake. And right here, the team fight, we're kind of winning it, right? So I was like, nice, you know, we stole the Drake, and right now we're winning the team fight. But then Darius disengages, and then he comes back into the fight, and then he immediately gets a triple kill. Also, if you take a peep at his name is YouTube. So we were going up against another YouTuber, but with his name as his YouTube channel as his name, kind of sus if you ask me. You know, if you have your YouTube channel in your name, you're kind of sus at that point. But this Fizz right here gets a really nice play right there. Managed to pick up 2 kills, but Darius does get the shutdown. So even though we have 3 dragons, you can see like, and my game, like, it's just complete shit at this point. You know, 1-1 and 4 assists, and we were just going pure tank. So we went Sunfire Aegis, Spirit Visage, and then Guardian's Angel, and then I really wanted to build it into the Warmogs. Because like I said, we already had a lot of damage from Fizz and Gragas. Ability power, right? So I felt I didn't need to go ability power, so I just went full tank and tried to, you know, survive as long as possible in team fights. And tank as much as possible, because my damage output was absolutely shit. And as you can see, like, I fully charged my ultimate right there, and still I did probably maximum 200-300 damage right there. And right here we managed to pick off some kills, and we were kind of pinging to go for the Baron Nashor, but we end up disengaging from it because it was a little bit too risky right here. So a super close game, but just because we managed to secure the dragons, it gave us, you know, a little bit of a lead, you know, inch by inch. And then another thing of NuNu that I really don't know is the second rune. I'm not sure what the best runes on NuNu are. I've seen people go electrocute, you know, aftershock of course is probably a good rune as well to run on NuNu. But it's the second rune that I don't know. Personally, this game I went with weakness. You know, if you slow or stun them, they take 5% damage over 5 seconds. But I've been using it, and I gotta say, it seems like a schemy rune to actually go with. And as you can see right here, I was kind of showing it to show the damage, and overall, like, I was just like, you know what, let's just go do the Infernal Drake right away. Just like start it, like start the Elder Drake. There's no need to wait, because I do a total of 1,900 damage, right? The chances of myself securing it is really high. And then right here again, we get a pretty nice ultimate on Darius, and then I try to focus Katarina, and then I stupidly flash onto her thinking that I can chase her down, but NuNu sucks at chasing down people. But as you can see, so right here we did a good job already, right? Like, we got them to back off, which was really good, but then our stupid ADC and stupid support end up chasing for some reason, and then we almost lose the Elder Drake, but we managed to secure it, and then we pick up the kill on Katarina. So right now, 4 dragons, all we have to do is get the Baron, and we pretty much win the game. So like I said, like, I feel like the only reason we were able to win this stupid game was because of getting these objectives, you know, the dragons. Because imagine if we didn't get the dragons at all, and the way everybody was playing, the way the game was going, I'm pretty sure that we would have just lost. Especially the way I was playing. It was just complete nonsense from the beginning. You know, from like the first gank on Darius, just failing my snowball like just then. And then failing ganks over and over and over. I was so pissed off at myself. Like, I'm losing to a Katarina jungle. Granted, you know, Katarina might have been his most played legend, you know, probably had 1,000 games. I actually didn't check or see, but I'm pretty sure it might have been, you know, their main legend that they played on. And then right here we get a really good ultimate, but again, you know, full tank NuNu, your damage is not that good. So we slow a couple of people, we get a good engagement, our Guardian's Angel gets popped, but this was all I wanted to do actually, you know, in the entire game from going, was just, you know, be that frontliner, tank as much damage as we could, then have Kai'Sa, Fizz, and Darius do as much damage as they could. So as you see here, we finished the game with 2 kills, 1 death, 11 assists. But like I was saying with the weakness rune, I honestly feel like that is a scheme. Like, it's just a ripoff in some way. I don't even know if it's actually true or not. If you slow them and they take 5% damage over time. But maybe Triumph might be a better rune, but we managed to win the game right here. And like I said, all the emotions, like, I was going through it, man. But we managed to get the win nonetheless. We tanked NuNu, and you see, damage was just absolutely shit, but we tanked a ton. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace.